Are we back? I think we are back. I think we're back. We're back! Yay, we're back. I can see it. It says I'm live. Yeah, I'm alive. Don't know what happened there. Kind of dropped off for a bit. But seems to be okay now, so let's see how we get on. Right, where were we? Before we were rudely interrupted by internet misbehaviour. Just going to keep an eye on a few things. Yeah, CPU's 5%. It said there might be an issue with my CPU. It's like, what? Are you having a laugh or what? So yeah, my CPU can handle this puppy, no problem. Right, let's just make this a bit wider. I'm on the hunt for sphelerite, and I've just found some. So I'm happy. Oh no, I don't want to slide too far. Don't go too far. Don't get too far. Let's fill out this gap here. Look, I'm just hoping this is a massive, great big seam sphelerite. Look, I don't know though. It's not looking great, is it? What do you reckon? Let's do it. Oh, you're kidding me. Come on. All I want for Christmas is some sphelerite. That's all I want. Oh. Really? Oh, hang on. Is that like a nice little seam up there? Maybe I've come down too far. What I might do is go up actually. All that for one. Really? It's not like I can even make my alignment mod over here, is it? There we go. We're starting to get somewhere now. So if I just do that. See where we are. Right. Let's do it. Well, that's quite steep. I'm quite sure I'm going to get up there. Let's just do that. And then make it a little bit shallower. That will do it. That will do it. There's some more there, look. And there's some more there, so we might be golden actually. Oh, look at that. Take that. Take that. How much am I doing for oxygen? Should I bring the buggy down? Let's just line this up here. Line this up here. Just cover that up a bit for a minute. So it end up flying over the edge. No! What did I just do? What did I just do? Oh, okay. I'm alright. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, I'm good. Right, okay. Here we go. Right. Let's just see what's going on in the world. Oh, hang on. Running out of oxygen. So had a bit of an unscheduled intermission. Stream dropped, but I literally just started it back up again. So it's probably going to show us two separate streams. One with all of the wonderful intro and stuff, and the other one just bang me down into solo. But I've just on the solo looking for sphelerite. I can't even say it. What? Oh, this is it, isn't it? This is it. Oh, look at that. So that's not a bad. It's not a bad amount here, is it? So fingers crossed. So should I just do that? Just and then jump up. There we go. that on for a minute. Yeah, we're looking good now, aren't we? Right, I'm going to start dropping it now, so I'm going to have to park. No, don't go down there. Don't go down there. I'm near the core, aren't I? It's only a small. It's only a little planet, isn't it? Sorry, it's only. It's not that far down on a moon. Right, let's go. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I think the easiest thing to do. Oh, squeaky chair, squeaky chair. Hey. Well, I found a nice little seam, Rivs. To be honest, do you want to jump in on the chat? I'll jump into the stream chat, and you're more than welcome to join if you wish. Right. Okay. What am I doing? I'm going into that one. That should work. Right. I can't work out what I'm doing now. Right, I'm going to go up and down. No, hang on, before I do that. That's really risky. Why did I do that? I've got no idea. Maybe I was setting it up for a trek down that way later. I'm just going to make it safe. Make it safe. There we go. Right, okay. So just going to do that. Turn that round. Like that. Jump in there. Boom. Oops. Thing is Rivs told me about doing a thing with the tractor where you just disconnect the tractor, turn around and rejoin it, so you don't have to actually turn the tractor around. I've been doing this for quite some time with the buggies, and it didn't dawn on me that you could do the same thing just in a slightly different way. And I do find this quite useful. There we go. Okie dokie then, let's get loaded up on the old sphelerite. Could do with some of that stuff. I could roll this down the hill, but I'm not going to. Let's get rid of the wind. Put that on here. At least then I can get rows, like 8 of them, before I have to come back up. Right. Hopefully you can hear me good. Hopefully you can hear me good. It seems to be right on the mixer, so let's just keep going. Yeah, no worries. I'm not going anywhere. I'll move my ship over. Didn't mean to close that. Right, okay. Go and whack this over here. It's nice and safe. Move this somewhere a little bit out of the way there. Whee! Oops. Didn't quite go to plan. Oops, 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 oops. Yeah, okay. I will do. I landed there earlier. Did you not notice? Did you not notice the present I left you? I'll be on my way. Just want to harvest this lot. Can. Oh, you got a floater there, look. Oh man. Forgot about that. Maybe we'll just jump in here. Well, no, not really. I didn't go to no. I went to Solo. I'm pretty sure I went to. You built a nice little base area, a really neat base area on the Solo. I'll go and have a look in a second. I just want to get as much of this stuff as I can because it's interesting. Because when you play on silver and you've got access to silver, you just ignore all the spherite. Right? You just ignore it. It's like, oh, I don't need that rubbish. Now it's like, you've really got to go and hunt for it. So, no. Whoever came up with the idea of everyone having their own planets is just genius. Look at that floater there, look. Nearly there, just get 2 more and then I'll come over. Right. Is that where you're going? You're coming to the Solo then? Pretty sparkly. Oh no, you're kidding. Right, let's head back up before I run out of battery. Can you hear the concentration? Right, let's grab, let's fill this up. Oops. Mouse! Mouse! Use the mouse! He's using a mouse. Cheating. He's got a medium printer there. I could do with some more, but that's it. Thank you. No, not you. You. Why can't I select that? I can. There we go. I'll leave. Where's the print? Where? What? What? Where's the generator gone? Oh, it's there. So I'll leave that there. See, I thought that would transfer across, but I guess not. Oh, and this is not finished yet. There we go. Right, let's pick up that one, that one.
Hello, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm alright, dude. I'm alright.
Good, good. Let's just do a sound check. Hang on.
Sorry, yeah, I'm watching.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Turn it down a little.
No, you're fine. It's good sound. Good sounds. I think.
Yeah. Hello, stream. I don't know. This thing about like me going to Novus is like.
Is it feeling like awkward?
I don't know. I mean, the stream title was like a joke, but it was also like a way of reminding me that I couldn't just go and do whatever I wanted there. I've said I love bases. Like, I'm quite happy to at some point be able to set up bases on other planets that don't do anything, just to build a base. But anyway, that was kind of sort of partly my intention, and to get the like resource stuff, the research things as well. So that I was, only going really to get those and the colours. But in running around and exploring, because I was sort of like, well, if it's kind of like free, as long as I don't sort of like take anything from the ground and mine stuff, because that's really not in the spirit of things, then it doesn't feel too bad. If I just like mine lithium, like to be able to open those research things, just so that I haven't got to go and waste all the stuff that that Cal might give me, so I can get them early for like base designing. We're not researching them. It's not kind of giving us a leg up in the game as such. It was just purely for the decoration purposes. I sort of like justified that for myself as being fine as well. But then the thing where it feels cheaty is I have found more good shit, excuse my language, running around on Novus than I had in the entirety of the game up to that point. It was just like ridiculous. And it's to do with the things that you find that are improved. Like you go to silver and everything you find is an improvement because you're trying to advance. Then when you go to De Solo, things are kind of balanced to De Solo. You don't suddenly get loads of amazing things. You can still find all the same power items and stuff like that, but it's not suddenly a huge leap up. Lots of the resources that you find are similar to silver and De Solo anyway. Same on Calidor. But then you go to Visania and Novus and Atrox and Glacio, and the random resources that you find in the world on crash satellites and stuff like that suddenly goes up. For instance, I have found a nanocarbon like once, just in a crash,
Really?
thing on.
I've never ever found one in this game.
Yeah, I mean, I've found titanium alloy. I found, just literally, I've found everything, and I didn't think that I did everything until I found the nanocarbon. So you literally can find everything. I don't know whether it's like a sort of a chance to spawn, or whether there's always one or some in the world or something like that. But they can be found. They are there, which really surprised me. But on Calidor, it's the same as it is on those other early planets, where everything I'm finding is kind of the same level or below than I've already got. So when I went to Novus and ran around and found like 2 steel, 2 lithium, just in crash things, it's not a huge leap up from what you can get on Novus. Obviously you can mine the hematite, but to find steel and lithium...
Oh, lost you.
You've lost me.
Oh no, you're back.
What do you mean what I'm talking about? Okay, sorry. Just the quality of the resources you find randomly scattered is much better than it is on Calidor. And I know this sounds like I'm moaning, but it really was a thing. It really was a thing. And just the batteries I found, the wind turbines, it was amazing. So it feels a little bit cheaty, but I literally, the only thing I mined was another hematite accidentally, and I left it at Gateway, so I didn't own it. Everything else I found So I was kind of, I feel like it wasn't necessarily in the spirit of the challenge, but I also feel that giving, to be fair, if we'd wanted to really role play it and have like, a monopoly on resources and stuff, kind of sort of have some kind of trade thing going on and trade wars between the rival planets or whatever.
Oops.
Calvin having all of the lithium and sort of the two
Becomes a
best
lithium baron,
resources.
doesn't he?
Yeah, it just kind of felt sort of a bit wrong, and that's why I sort of said that maybe Chris should have it. Then he would be the gas, the gas baron, as you put it. And I think that would kind of be cool because that would really make up for having the hardest start.
Yeah.
Um,
But no, I
whereas
think
giving,
as I said from the outset, right? We're all in this together, and I think
yeah,
it's the I think making Novus a free planet is going to be great for Chris, and great for us, but more so for Chris because I think limiting him to what he's got is just a bit. Yeah, it's going to be a bit rubbish to be honest. I think he's enjoying it.
absolutely,
He's doing a fantastic job there already.
yeah,
So
he really is.
yeah, yeah.
I've certainly helped him out more than I've done nothing with Cal and really just come with you for that corpse thing. So I've done nothing for you two, but it is literally the thing that makes Aatrox hard is purely the power. That is all it is. Because it comes into play when you're digging through the rock, which
Yeah.
is okay. You can get a diamond drill before that, but you still have to be able to provide power to it. Unless you just go for the helium, get the RTG, come back and game over. But it's hard because of the power. And the thing about Calidor is that the sun is strong. And I was talking the other day about I don't know if it still actually gives you a bonus. Like wind is always just the same value, but like solar power used to give you a bonus if it was in strong sun. So like silver would just be like standard, normal, centered, and the other planets would be lower. So not only is it less, but less sunlight, but you also get actual less power from it. Whereas on Calidor you get more, but it's still just in the daytime. Whereas wind can just be all the time, and wind is it's so overpowered, in tunnels and underground and in space and everything that it's much easier on Glacier and Visania than it is on the other planets. Well, and Novus as well because of the wind thing there as well. But anyway, I'm waffling.
Like the South Pole. Do you know where you were on here?
I mean, I was near your
Oh,
your
was you?
red beacon. To be fair,
Oh,
but you've got two red beacons now, unless one of them was where you've landed now.
yeah. Well, one was where I
Um,
originally landed, but no, it wouldn't let me land there.
really?
So I landed on yours and I spotted. I had a quick shifty around your base, new base. Very smart.
Oh, I whipped that up quite quickly. I quite enjoyed it though. It was just nice to be off. I mean, I said that yesterday about being on Glacio and Aatrox for a bit. It was just nice to be off Calidor. Um, it's just being limited. That simply in and of itself has been the challenge because obviously that's the thing about this game is to sort of be free and do as you need. So to kind of have any kind of limitations, it's been genuinely good fun. I've enjoyed it. Um, I don't know why this buggy is here with nothing on it. Maybe I
That's mine.
hadn't put anything on it. Is it? Because I'm sure I'm certainly in the
You've
process
created
of
one by the
making
looks
a
of it.
buggy.
I thought you stole mine, but then I went back and found mine. So what? Both of the
Actually, I've got,
red
got a road. I think.
sorry, both of the red beacons will have buggies on
Mm.
without batteries and stuff. Well, this one's
Okay.
going to have a generator on it because I leave them here. So I bring a buggy
Sure.
and then take back a load of resource. There's nothing on this planet really, is it? You don't really. Well, it's all down in the craters, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say by any means that I've been around the whole of the solo, but I did run around quite a lot because, again, I came here because I was having such a bad time on Calidor. I was just sort of like, maybe I could just sneak a few wind turbines or something useful because I can't seem to find any around me. But yeah, I mean, it's coming together now, dude. That's the thing. It's a few batteries, a
There's
few
a
wind turbines.
solar. Oh, there's two solars there. Look.
Oh, really? Well, get them because
No.
solar's good, dude.
Oh, on
It
this
looked
planet,
very
isn't
cool.
it?
It's the only thing here. It's,
Yeah. I
but
noticed that.
again, wind is
I'll
useful
leave
on
that one.
all the planets, even if it says it's low, because it just gives you that small extra boost just when you need it. Very reliable.
So there is a medium solar on the planet, but I think I've just gone around a full circle.
Well, medium solars are the ones to get if you can, because we've still not. Well, I haven't researched those, which is kind of daft, but I've just not needed to. I've found enough medium solars. It's just that's not the thing that gets you by underground.
Whee!
Batteries and
Oh no,
wind.
go. Ah, I've been trying to do 360. I've done one on stream last night.
It's quite hard. I mean, I have done backflips and um, and I've done unintentional 360 barrel rolls, whether I've landed them particularly well or not.
So we'll go up and out
To
of
be
this one.
fair, but this is something that I want to try again, and I think you might well be the man to help me with it. I mean, not that Gogs won't like to get involved as well, but and that's we came like so close to doing a cool looking. Well, I'm pretty sure we were the first people to do a loop de loop, full 360 kind of loop.
Oh no.
In Astronet. Again, it's not something I've seen anybody else doing is loops. People have done jumps and crazy stuff, but I've not seen anyone actually do a loop. But it just looked so janky and awful but I reckon we could do it. I reckon that's something we should do at some point. Attempt
No idea
to
where you are.
perfect. I'm trying to get. I don't know what I'm trying to do actually. I'm trying to put things in the wrong hot slots. But I don't know why that's on that one. That one there. Swap that.
Maybe I should get out and see what direction I'm going in. I'm going to head to the North Pole actually.
Right, where's my shuttle? Okay, north is that way. Right, let me get one of these. Because I'm pretty sure if I go up high, I can see your beacon. One of your red beacons, but it'll be the original red beacon.
Which I think I was just that. But I'm going to head north anyway. I can get out of there. Go on.
I stand corrected, I can't see. I'm at the skybox. I'm getting some lag. It's fantastic.
It's like a deep one. I'm not going to go down that one. Right.
Is he driving? Oh, hang on, he's got a battery on here. Hang on a moment.
Oops. There's a hole there.
I'll just put my battery on. That should do it. Oops, I'll just chuck my battery on the floor, shall I?
Oh, hang on, what's going on there? Oh, hang on, there's something down there. What's down there? Extenders, I'm going to take those.
Oh, that's another of the things that we haven't researched, so I'm using as a prize.
I've just got a prize, I just won.
That is exactly it. And again, it's something that you will use at some point. And it's sort of, in the game, it's not something that's difficult to obtain if you really want them, but it's just nice to have them handy.
No, not quite. Didn't quite get over. It needs to be more of a flip than a...
Oh, you can definitely do, stunt ramps and stuff.
Yeah.
That's definitely something that can be done. Where is the gateway?
Roly-poly.
Oh, okay, we'll go that way. Well, I'll go to the gateway that I can see.
And then just tell me which one...
And
tell me if it's the North Pole. Are you heading north?
They're on the equator now, so they're not north and south, they're east and west.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, of course, on the moon, aren't we? Oh, I found you.
Oh.
I found the beacon.
What's that I can see over there?
Found your beacon.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll go back. I can just see something over there. Oh, it's just some debris. Oh. Trying to look for your
Whee!
Maybe. Oh.
Watch the stream if you can, quick.
Oh.
I just jumped over the top of your pyramid thing.
Hello.
You not see me the present that I left you?
No. Is it
Go
research?
look, it's on your wall. Go and have a look on your wall. See what might be out of place. What's there that you wouldn't put there?
There? No, I put that there. No, I put the battery there. What
Very
was that other
warm.
place? Is it the thruster?
Yeah, used thruster.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, the used. Did you put the used one there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I put one down. I put two down at Chris's. That's right. Good work. That looks great.
There you go.
See if. Thank you. That's. I mean, it is the sort of thing that I would do, which is why I didn't notice.
That's why it was so
thank you.
subtle.
Yeah.
I thought, why if you noticed this?
I mean, now I think about it, there would be no point why there would be a used thruster here, because I would come here and go away, so it would never be here. So, good work. Oh, that's good news. Does it look better like that? I mean, they look so good.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hang on, I haven't got any. Like, on these, hang on. I mean, it can't go on that one, but they look very good. Oops.
It's very quiet tonight, isn't it?
They
Very
look
quiet.
so good like that. Look how much better that looks like that.
What have you done? Oh yeah, that looks really cool.
You know what I mean? Things on like in the centres always look good, but it's just it just seems to come, and the other way around it's pretty good as well. So it just looks, suddenly much more mechanical, or
Yeah.
much more of a machine.
need
And
that
they're not so awful like some of the other debris that it looks out of place.
Cool.
Did you go down my tunnel?
I didn't know.
So I think the problem I was having was that I couldn't find just like any laterite. I just had to go so
Oh, shit,
far
there's a hole there.
to find.
Jeez. Have you gone all the way down?
I did go down because I think I was going to go for some zinc.
Yeah, that's what today's... Oh, wow. Are these finished? Are these safe?
Oh yeah, it does sort of cut out a bit. I can't remember how far down I went. I definitely didn't go to the core. I haven't been to the core yet. So yeah, this is as far as this one goes.
Oh, okay.
So zinc is a thing, but also wolframite. But I can get wolframite back at Calidor, and that was what I was doing.
Oh, there's loads of wolframite over by me.
Oh sure, like it's really that's why often you just come here as a matter of course.
Wolframite just gone past there.
Yeah, that's
way
what
up.
I mean. It's really good on this planet. The thing about Calidor is there is lots of it. But you either have to go very far down.
Oh yeah, there's loads there. But yeah, I'm having trouble with spheroite as well.
zinc. But this is the thing, because it's primary here, so secondary here, so it's on the surface and far down, and there's not much of a far down. So you'd most likely to find it on the surface. That's why I was quite.
I've not
surprised
found
at where you
any
were.
on the surface. I've been all over this planet.
Have you? Well,
Wow,
you can see
kind
some
of.
from my base.
Can you?
Yeah, if you stand on the.
Oh, there's some here. Oh no, that's not it.
If you go up the ramp, to the left. I don't even know. Left maybe. Right then. Left. Yeah. If you go up the ramp.
Maybe you've got it all over here then.
Hmm. It is.
I just realised you've got a smelter, haven't you? Oh man.
Yes.
I didn't bring any with me.
I can't remember. There's some around. I think I saw it with using my jetpack.
Yeah, I've stopped using my jetpack now. I only use it to find the body.
I mainly only brought mine because I thought you might have yours,
Oh,
just
right.
in case.
Just in case.
I didn't. I'm glad I got it and don't need it. Then.
No, I made some graphene because I want to make a different shuttle.
Oh sure, yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, I mean, I've got the medium
shit.
because really that's all I'll need now. I've got all the things you can build and I can put there. I just need to get resources to be able to build them. So I'm not going to need to go to other planets to like get to get like the gases and stuff like that. So I might need to take a platform somewhere. But I mean, I do need to take a landing pad to Novus. But other than that, I don't really need the large. If I have the large one, I'll just end up carrying around ridiculous amounts of stuff. And it's just totally unnecessary.
Yeah, I did start to think after I created the graphene, I was like, do I really want to
It's
do
kind of
this?
like what we're going to do with it, kind of thing. Is what the thing will be once we start doing other things for fun, and we're like, what if we take I don't know, a recreational, what's it called, the goal, um, canopy, recreational canopy, over to so and so. Well, I'll
Yeah.
build it and put it on my shuttle and carry it over. What if we do decide to put a extractor on silver? You can put it on your shuttle and carry it over.
Yeah, that's not a bad.
But other than that, it's like or move big rovers about. So
Well, I'm going to head home
okay, dude.
because that's what it feels like now. Silver doesn't feel like home anymore. That's bizarre.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know if it ever did. I don't know if it ever did.
It certainly did for me for a while, but
It was a stopgap. It was like I was going on a sort of a long holiday, and that was just the first stay over.
yeah, nice cave down there. But haven't got
I left my battery. Sugar.
picked the most rough terrain there is, and if I get stuck, I'm right next to like a bunch of dagger root.
Oh well, I've just found a battery. Oh my goodness me. Honestly, the moons have been.
Stick it on the other buggy.
Oh, I'd put it. That's where I left mine on the buggy. So I just died though.
You
Are you
died.
serious? Yeah. Oh, by the way, that's another one. You need to add +2 to the thing, and now +3 because I
I've done
died twice
+2.
last night.
Hang on, what?
Okay, well,
I've done
you
2
need to do
earlier.
another one.
Just do another
Yeah,
one,
then-
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Because it was totally a server death, the sort of thing that happens here because you forget the full damage is ridiculous.
13
but,
deaths now. 13 deaths.
Is it really?
Oh, there's a hole there. That's no good. Got this way.
Right. Okay. Well, now that's my little job.
Go and collect what you've lost. Did you lose your battery that you
Yeah.
just found?
I literally just lost everything. It's just ridiculous of me.
Oh, jetpack as well.
Yeah, that I just put on because I thought, I'll have a bit of a play with that. So I found the kings for both the chess pieces. So I actually found 2 on Nova. So I've got 2 kings, which is annoying. I thought I found the queen. We're quite excited for a moment.
There was something. I did see some in my tunnel. My recent tunnel. There is a. I think. Oh, I don't know what it is actually. Might be a rook. I might have a rook over here. I'm just going over to this. See, there's only 2. Spoiler alert. There's only 2 gateways on Novus,
Yeah.
and then there's the core. right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, not Novus, on the moons.
Oh, I can't believe I died there. It's so annoying. I mean, I can totally believe it happens all the time in this silly game at times. Oh, 60% of the time it happens. 100% of the time.
Here comes the sun. There's a song about that.
Oh, it's a bit annoyed at myself. It's fine. We'll get it back. We'll find that. It's not the worst thing that's happened.
Did you
to
go
me.
through the actual voxels then?
No, I just literally just, used the
full
jetpack,
damage,
go ghosted across a ravine. Game assumes that I've fallen a long way and kills me, even though I landed at a nice, serene, controlled burst. One of those kind of deaths.
What the hell's this? Did you make a snowman or something? Is that you? That's so cool. You did
it's
that
from the
with a
other side.
controller.
the other. Just go look from the other side. That's not the right side. You need to look from the side that you approach the.
That is so cool.
For starters.
Which way?
Yeah, from from the side you're on. So that you look at the landing module, and from the front where the steps are.
Steps.
Yeah, like leading up to it there. Oh, my battery's gonna. There you go. Anyway.
Is that where you're pointing?
Yes.
That's so cool.
It's greeting. It's greeting. I did it very quickly while I was running out of oxygen. I just like whack that up there. That'd be funny because I found that there's 3 things to find on the solo. Have you not found this yet?
No.
If you click on it, it takes a photo and it will play you. I think it's about 20 minutes of the telemetry. It might be longer. I can't remember. I've never stayed through the whole thing. But if you listen, there will actually be the audio, and there'll be like 20 minutes of the actual telemetry of the landing.
Oh,
it's
wow.
very odd.
That's pretty cool.
that was the first thing. There's not actually a probe. So the probe, as you might imagine, is the other thing to find. One of the other things to find, and I won't mention the third, but there's a spoiler. But so they don't do anything. Well, the Wanderer probe is obviously an achievement, but I think my stream might have just my laptop might have just died, so I have to go and plug that in. If you suddenly lose a viewer, I'm still listening, obviously. Oh god, it's beeping at me now.
No, don't go down that. Oh, that's. Oh. Come on. Oh, yeah, jump. Yeah, jump over. Yeah, there we go.
The problem is, Mo, is I literally have no idea which direction I headed in.
Oh no.
Right, well we'll do the semi-sensible thing to start with, and we'll just go around the star band.
Oops. So I just got to not die now, haven't I? Is it just me and you on the server?
Yeah, I mean, see, I still don't know, because I think the backpack it must be unique to each player, because I'm sure I've had deaths and seen one from another player. But yeah, I don't really understand how it works.
Right. Okay. So I'm back at the.
It's certainly there it certainly won't be there if I die again, which is what happened last night.
You can't have 2 backpacks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I found a medium printer over here.
Yeah, that used to be quite a common thing to find on Deso. Again, just like the stuff that you can find that's actually useful. I mean, it's not especially useful, but it's kind of cool to find them. And I think that's the thing. It's disappointing. I mean, like, why don't you find like wrecked buggies and stuff like that as well? But it's disappointing that you can't find wrecked working versions of everything that's in the game that's wrecked. So I'd like to be able to find it wouldn't be completely broken, would it, to find a working medium rover?
Yeah. Actually, I think what would be really cool is like if you find a buggy, but actually one of the wheels is gone on it. So
yeah,
you have to take it back with a winch, and then make some rubber and replace the wheel.
Well, wasn't this with you? Because you can actually actually like for the medium rover debris there is actually like broken wheels and stuff
yeah,
like
that's what I meant. Yeah.
Just the whole thing, if it was that, rather than just using a few resources, you actually had to combine the right ones and put components together. That would be, so you have to make wheels, like you say, because then you also have to repair them. That would be cool. But I don't know. It's kind of, you can imagine what it'd be like. You'd be in the middle of a really long session where you've found loads of stuff and you're on your way back to the base and you're a bit lost. And then your buggy breaks as well. It's just kind of an unnecessary like frustration, I reckon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I would certainly appreciate like more sort of I suppose kind of steps and complexity to the building of the vehicles. Oh,
Fair
just
bit
literally,
up
I can't even remember what sort of environment I was in when I died.
So let's just
Real
bring that
bad
up to
news.
there. There's a fair bit here actually, but I've just realised my backpack is full. Damn it! Right, let's get back up. Let's get back up, shall we? Are you watching the stream?
I'm not, because my laptop's just died. I should go and plug it in, to be fair. Oh, kind of a bit stuck. There we go.
I remember that I was. I've always reversed the seat around in the buggy, right? So if I get stuck, I'll just get out, reverse the seat around. And it only just dawned on me today that obviously you mentioned about unhooking the tractor,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking, hang on, why did I not think of that? I've been doing that with the buggy like since the start.
I mean, which is hilarious, because I mean, obviously the buggy's never going to have a train on it, so it's never any more awkward to drive
Yeah.
in reverse. But it's the I've just found the other thing that I had found. Anyway, but so doing it with the buggy is only really for sort of like janky mayhem. But it actually surprises me that it is actually practical as well.
Yeah, really practical.
I mean, you can put it on sideways as well, but let's not get into that.
I've just left that running. That's no good. Let's turn that off for a minute. Yeah, because I remember when I landed on Aatrox, I relied on generators to run the atmospheric condenser. I had I think I had 6 running, and it runs with 6. Just takes forever.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the thing about Aatrox is that it looks like it's all green and there's lots of plants and fauna state, but when you actually start like digging it up, it goes very quick.
Yeah.
And obviously to make the carbon, to generate it, you have to use power. So, I found my body anyway. That's
well done.
Well, I mean, I can see the beacon. It should be okay.
You want to stay there? Yeah, and if it rolls back, it goes into there anyway. Okay, so let's get this mine going. I'll try not to take it all.
Mo, have I told you that I love this game?
Little bit.
Have I told you that before?
A little bit. You may have mentioned it.
Do you like it?
I don't know really.
Still nothing to say.
Nothing better to do, so.
Yeah, I mean, there's that as well, to be fair. And that's where I found the battery.
I suppose it's all right.
There's where I died. I've got some space as well.
Yes, this isn't a bad seat. I've only managed to get. The thing is, it doesn't actually give you much. When it's in the rock, have you noticed?
Yeah, it's like one layer. Same as lots of the things on the surface. It gives it to you because it's like, there you go. It's sort of thematically correct, it being in the mountains. But if you want the big seams, you do have to go underground.
I have to check how big the save is. Think about it, you got 3 of us playing, building bases and deforming and stuff. Some deforming more than others.
What did you say? You say it was up to like 17. To be fair, it probably won't get much bigger than that for a while. It's when we all start going underground on all the planets. But I don't know how close you are to actually unlocking Glacio.
I'm not, because I need probably
Much
12
power.
batteries.
Yeah. Well, Cal did mention to me that he's left plenty of lithium, because I sort of jokingly said in the Discord that probably do with about a whole silo just to stave off the withdrawal symptoms.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, there is actually a silo full of it there. And he said that he could always restock it, but I was like, well, you know,
Yeah, I
probably
think
take
so. What?
well, any of that right now.
Let me
to be
go
fair,
back
'cause
to
I
my
found
base,
some-
and I'll show you
Yeah.
what I'll show you what my plan is. For keeping you guys stocked with stuff that you probably don't need.
I mean, the thing about it is that while we're kind of in this early stage where it's like finding our feet, you know, when we've all got fully like built up bases, and
Oh
if
my
we
goodness.
choose to do the RTG thing, and we're all sorted, and you know, if you say I want some gases, Chris can literally just bring them to you. If you want some lithium, you just, you know, within moments, kind of thing. When we've done all that, when we've unlocked the cores and done, you know, completed the game, I'm just going to want a never-ending supply of resources to kind of do some of the things that I have intended, particularly in terms of batteries, you know, but also because of the, you know, building RTGs to power stuff continuously, even though it's not my main base or my base. It will all come into, you know, I'm not literally just talking about extractors and stuff like that. Because I think if I was to have one of those, I would have it powered by a small wind turbine so that it takes forever to do anything, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just to be there for show.
Yeah, I've got one like that. I've done one on compound. I don't know why I chose compound, but it was like, oh, I'm going to go and play with an extractor. What should I extract? Oh, there's some compound here. I'll do that.
I mean, I think, to be fair, I did as well, but it was because we were doing the what was it? Well, the when they brought the automation update, there was an event as well, which was
Oh, okay.
just to get loads of stuff and, you know, effectively, like, yeah, use automation to do this. I don't think we gathered with automation, but we used like some basic automation to actually, you know, kind of put it all together, because you had to like make aluminium alloy and stuff like this and send it off. Things like that, you know. So it was good fun, but it was also quite dull, just making resources, and that's kind of one of the things that put me off the automation, because it's like, well, you know, this is just going to be a bit dull, isn't it? It's not going to be anywhere near as much fun, really, as I would like it to be. But I'm seeing new applications now. Things are starting to change. I'm having new feelings.
I just want to get back to the base. I mean, I've got enough now. It'll last me for a bit. At least I can get my alignment mod now.
But did you, I mean, just how easy, really, did I just find my body there? You know,
Yeah.
last night when I died on Novus, okay, it was late, I was rambling, I had no idea where I'd gone. But even then, it's like, yeah, actually, it was quite close, it was quite easy, yeah, job done. Now, okay, on the surface can be a nightmare, but you compare that to underground, where you just turn a few corners and suddenly, you know, the curvature of the planet is such that your things that were in sight are no longer in sight, and you're in
Yeah.
these massive caverns with these high, like, hilly kind of, I don't know what you really call them, just, you know, walls, I suppose. And you just get lost so easily down there. You know, I still think your best bet is to hope for a time when you get the glitch where you can see through the ground and just hopefully see a beacon or something.
Yeah,
Hopefully you
no, I
don't
think that's
die.
probably going to be. That's probably what's going to happen. I'm still not convinced it's on that level.
I mean, me neither. I mean, I'm doing it because that's where your hunch is at the
Yeah,
moment,
yeah.
and was happy to help. But it wasn't like, oh, it's definitely somewhere different. I'm still thinking it could be up. You know, if you went up to start with, it's possible that went up, and then that's what sent your body back down again.
But
It's
it just took
there's been
so
so
long.
many strange things.
Yeah, it took
Yeah.
so long to get down. But then it that may have just been the gravity.
Yeah, it may be at the core. You know, who knows?
Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. Well, no,
But
I wasn't at the core. It was definitely in the purple zone.
But it may have gone to the core. I mean, what it seems to do is it can, you know, same as the space elevator, but in reverse.
See.
It continues down through rock until it finds a place where it can rest. So sometimes if you're on the surface and something glitches through, you can just dig down to the first cave layer, and there it is, right below you, all along, where you were annoyed. I don't think it's ever been quite close enough to be able to read it and see that it's there. But it's it's sometimes really close, and then other times it's like, no, it's gone, and then you're just happening to be about like 3 cave layers down, then suddenly you just stumble into it, and you're like, oh my god, I thought this was gone. It's happened with buggies, it's happened with like storages. It normally happens when you're like juggling or throwing debris platforms about. So like I often use the debris platforms that I find out and about when I'm running to carry home extra resources and maybe a tier 2 item as well. So it's kind of juggling one thing rather than lots of things altogether. And normally when you're about 100 meters from home, you throw it up for the last time and it just sinks through the ground and it's gone. But because it's near your base and you can often explore near your base underneath, you'll have to find it again. So I don't know. And another one is that wind turbines don't seem to be anywhere near as bad as medium solar panels, which just seem to want to, disappear into a cave where they don't belong straight away. But, these are all observations that I've had. Other people might find something completely different.
Is your laptop back up yet?
Sorry, yes, no, I haven't even started.
Oh, okay.
1 second, I'm talking.
Only because I want to see the tour of the base. Or you could just fly over here.
Well, I could do that, and also I could simply just put up with a little bit of, or be quiet. I could be quiet. There you go. Hang on.
Yeah, right. It wouldn't be. I'd say, who are you, imposter?
Let's try this, just so I don't have to have the the echo. Where are we? There you go. There you go. There you are. Here we go. Yep, you are above at the moment.
Have a look at this for a landing. You ready? Look at that. Is that cool or what? Can you see?
I love that. I love bases in those. It's my new favourite thing on. Yeah.
So cool. And wait for it. Right. So this is the important. Oh, hang on. This is the important bit.
None of the trees dug.
Nope. I had to make some room for the platform though. Oh no! Don't get locked in there. There we go. So go basically go. Oh come on! I'm waiting pigs here with this, isn't I have played this game before, honest. And let's grab. That's my fuel for the Where is it? Should I just grab it, shouldn't I? Where? No, maybe not. Come on, lock on.
Oh, I need one of those with a zinc in.
Lock on. Oh my goodness me, there you go. Right. So get into here. There was a oh yeah, up there I've got my rockets, look. So I've got me, oh yeah, I need to give you a tour, don't I? Hello, Pop Coral. What just happened then? There you go. So I've got all of my, because I haven't got any hydrogen, so I can't readily make hydrazine. Got all my launchers there. Got me fuel for me tractor.
I gave you two. You
did, but I'll use one for graphene.
Just goes immediately.
It does. Need a big vat of it. So go. That's my visitor tractor. So if any visitors come and they want to deliver some stuff for me, there's an empty tractor there with a generator in it. Alright. So then we go around here.
One of the sorry to interrupt your tour. One of the funniest moments of Astroneer I've had on servers was playing for the first time with 8 people on the server.
Oh, right.
And Undead had built Nova City. He built this big city with all this cool stuff to look at. And he had this tour bus, like two of the large rover seats, and he just like drove us around and gave us this tour, and it's just hilarious. Oh, it's very cool, dude.
So that brings you back to here. Haven't finished yet. Let me just... I want my zinc. I want my zinc.
This game needs doors.
Doors would be cool, yeah. Right, okay, so let's go. So now you look out... Oh, now you're here. Oh, I only got 3 viewers. Right, no, first we're going to go up. But you're going to know
I
exactly.
saw the stream title.
Oh, you saw it, yeah? Mountain goat, mountain goat, mountain goat. Bit messy.
That's why.
There you go.
So this is a Skyrim.
There's my wind farm. I couldn't work out why my batteries weren't recharging. It's because I was sending the power to here.
Easily done.
Schoolboy error. And did I leave anything? I think I must have taken it out of this. Yeah, so this is my cave base. Although it's a nice cave, but yeah, there's nothing in there now. I was going to hopefully drop that down through to the base. So I'll have that wreck right in the middle of my base, which would be cool. Should we blow up the shelter?
Be amazing. Yeah.
I think we should do that. And then we
I've tried to use them a few times in builds, but they're really difficult to incorporate because you can't move them properly.
yeah. Even with a winch. Right. Okay. I'm going to learn by my mistake. Oh, it doesn't matter though because I'm.
Yeah,
right
you
there.
can't move those things.
Right, hang on. I don't know why I'm doing this for. An abundance of caution. So now I've got 5 more of those. I can continue my route along here. So I want those all the way along up this bit. I need to work out how to do this side as well, but that's about as straight as I can get it. But now I can do a mod. Yes, I can do an
Finally get an
alignment mod.
alignment mod back.
And the problem with that is that I'll realise just how bad this base is. Right, where was it? Alignment mod, alignment mod, alignment mod.
Well, don't worry about the walls. The walls are great. What I would do is just like the floor, just go to the very centre of the room, use the alignment mod for a tiny little bit, then change back to the normal one and smooth it out, and it will still be true flat.
See, I think that one I did
just-
do with the alignment mod. Although it doesn't look like it, does it, with his feet? No, yeah, that is, isn't it? Yeah. His feet are flat. So that's what flat looks like.
Yeah.
Although it does look like it's going up a bit. No, that looks about right. Yeah, so let's just see, shall we? I don't even know what I'm doing. Well, there we go. Why is he doing that? There you go.
Put it closer to you. Put it closer to you. Look at the floor in front of you. Yeah, there you go.
So that's not far off there, is it?
Once you've got it aligned to the floor, you can move it further away from you, but you need to actually point at your feet to get the element.
work, but I'm glad I got this back now.
Oh, happy days.
Ruined my step though, but that's fine. That's fine. I can sort all that out. Yeah, because that's going to really flatten out. I'm going uphill here. Anyway, let's just deal with this. Let's just blow up this shelter. Oh, hang on, I haven't finished the tour. I've finished the tour. So you've seen the wind farm, you've seen the launch pads, you've seen my research items, all my functional stuff up there. It's coming along nice. I'm quite happy with it. Let's go through to the garden now. Got to be careful. I need to get a danger sign up here or something.
Oh. I'm talking of which, I'm being beset at all angles by gassy boys.
Oh, hello. These take ages to grow then.
I don't know, maybe it's the end of the event now and things, compared to the event ones, yeah, they certainly do.
Oh, you can see it's growing. Oh, that's a tongue one. Yep, so that's my garden of danger. And I tried to do it on the green, look. So it's like as if it's, yeah. And then, yeah, so I've got my oxygenator out here. So if you want to kill me, you just come and disconnect that. I will put it somewhere interesting later.
Yeah.
Right, so where's the dynamite?
Moving shuttles away from people who are on a break is a good one.
Yeah.
Stood by the...
So the thing is, if you come and land here now, you're going to land over there. Unless you know which one to pick. Because I've sneakily put a beacon there as well. And you won't see the home anymore either, will you? I've never blown one of these up, so I've got no idea what's going to happen. And that's good.
That's
how
exactly
I like
right, yeah.
Let's just... You get some time, don't you? Why is it not letting me highlight yet?
Oh yeah.
Boom!
You'd be alright from there anyway, but...
Oh man. Now I'm going to need to get a...
I'm intrigued to see what scrap you get. Oh, and...
Sorry, I need oxygen. I took my oxygen tank off and forgot.
What a time to join. Yeah,
Hey, Kelvin.
Your game sound is actually louder than mine, so... Oh, Cal, hello. Hello.
Yeah, so I've got, yes, a few bits here.
Oh, the stream's gone back up on... Now I've opened my laptop to the explosion. It's even better.
I'll clip it in a minute, anyway.
Oh, that's not too much.
So there we go.
It's like 30 seconds behind on my laptop.
Oh, wow.
Only about 3 seconds behind on the phone. How weird.
So, see, I'd like to be able to replant this stuff and like flatten this out back to what it was before.
I certainly think that the idea of using scrap and debris to remake stuff, okay, that's much more scrap mechanic and space engineers kind of sort of stuff, but the idea of repairing things and putting things together in a more complex way using like components is you know, much more interesting when it comes to the rovers. I think that should be a thing, like you say, with all those components. But there you go. The disappointing thing is that the scrap value of that stuff is nowhere near what it should be. Oh my goodness me, there's a sneaky entrance.
I better get a shifty on, don't I? Otherwise I'm going to suffocate. Actually, no, I should be right here. All the way up to my wind farm and solar farm. My one. I didn't bring the solar, did I?
See, this is where you're suffering exactly the same as I always do. What would have been much cooler, I don't know, maybe not, in my opinion, would be to have coloured that dirt so you literally can't see it. On really close inspection, you can see it's been laid, but and you still can paint it, but there's a chance that some of the stuff might fall off. So like even the cable plugs might fall off, but you've hidden them really nicely. If it wasn't for the grey soil, I wouldn't have even noticed.
The problem is I
fact
don't
that
know how
you're
to get down
following
over it. So that's my new base. Look, so there's my rocket. There's my. But I don't know if I can get down here without dying. And when I die, where am I going to go?
Hug the wall. Shuttle. It'll be the shuttle.
A shuttle.
Hug the
okay.
wall. Just hug the wall. You can slide down there.
Yeah, but it's an overhang.
I mean, fair point. There is a bit there, but
I'm going to die. No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
anyone with vertigo, please look away now.
Yeah. Whee! Yeah, just slide into a boomerloon. That'd be fun.
Well, that is a occupational hazard of an astronaut.
There we go. That looks so amazing. I love it. I really love it.
It's like I said, it's blank canvas.
Look at that.
It's that clean look, so you sort of get any colour really pops out.
Yes, I just love
but
this.
But it's because you've chosen a more interesting place on Glacier. Most people go either just on the surface, a nice wide open area, or in one of the craters where the colour is amazing, the red and the orange and the white. But up here, just look at what's around you. The surroundings are much more interesting.
Cool. Hi, Kizzy. Welcome to the stream. You did time it perfectly.
Hi.
How's your day going? Oh, now look, there's a bug running on the spot.
Yeah, that is a little bit of the server. It's not getting tired, but stuff happening to servers.
Yeah, that's happened to me all the time on Aatrox on my main save.
Yeah, that is like Aatrox is the worst for it.
This is my favourite colour that I've seen so far. I want more of this.
This like lilac-y colour here. Yeah.
The way that the light shines on it.
Well, you need to get yourself to Novus then, because it's all over the place.
Oh, right.
Novus is really weird as well, because it's got like much more fogging than any of the other planets. And I think it's a deliberate thing.
Oh no!
It's amazing.
What an idiot! I just realised my mind's out there.
Oh. You can make a small. You can probably find a way of connecting it.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. That's probably a good idea. Just connect it up. But yeah, so that's the wind farm power coming in.
I like that, dude. I mean, I think that's the thing. Like, it's, I think, a fairly standard one to kind of separate the power like that, because often it's done with the solar panels. Plus, it's a nice way of kind of adding different parts to your base. You've got the power generation over here. But yeah, like setting up the power out of the base on top of the surface. I love it. It looks great.
Yeah, I'm pleased
Particularly as
with
particularly as you've hidden the cables.
Yeah, if I'd known about the colour thing, because isn't that the what's the mod for that?
Terrain analyzers.
Right, yeah.
That lays the soil of that colour. If you use the inhibitor mod with one, you can actually paint. So you can still paint over it, and it might all be fine.
Yeah.
But the reason why I said it's the thing that I do is I always, end up building much too much of the base before I've painted it. Like the pyramid or whatever you want to call it on DeSolo here. There's no way I'll be able to paint that without everything just falling off.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
So it's there now. I mean, I could put it all back on, but it never ends up the same way. You're always disappointed. It's never the same again.
I just love the way these come out just randomly.
Yeah. Oh, it's great, dude. There's so much interest as soon as you change the elevation or the angle of one of the modules.
Hey, Kizzy, no, I didn't find it. I haven't found it yet. I will keep looking.
Body.
Yeah, I will keep looking. But my goal today was to get some zinc, which I've got. Yay! Much to the annoyance of fellow streamer here.
No, that's totally cool. I'm totally pleased. I mean, what are you going to use with all that zinc? Surely there's going to be some terrain analyzers and some colour coming out of Glacier.
There's got to be, isn't there? I need to go and get some
I'm
colour from
excited.
somewhere else.
I'm
I've never used one. In fact, let's do that. Let's do that. We're going to do a terrain analyzer. Let's see. What do I need for that? Is it just zinc?
It's just zinc, yeah, and I've already researched it, so.
So I want a green floor, so I'm guessing that if I go to...
Well, this was the thing, is I was going to ask if I was allowed to go to silver just to get the colours. But
yeah,
if we're not, the only other green place is Aatrox, so why not go to Aatrox?
So what
As
do I
we're
do?
allowed to go there. So you literally, if you look at it on your terrain tool, you can see it's got like a green bar on it to show that it's active. And if you lower the terrain, dig the terrain, the black bar on it will start to fill up.
Ah, right, okay. So let's go
And when
somewhere
it's
safe.
and it will give an audible, sound. And then that changes to a solid beep when you've collected enough, and the bar will be full up. And then I'll explain some of the other aspects or properties of it. It's a really complicated and advanced tool, to be fair.
Oh, I changed
So
colour.
you can only get one colour per analyzer. So every analyzer, if you want every colour in the game, you have to have like,
Oh shit!
what is it? So if you stop, it will stop picking it up.
There you go. Stop picking up now.
Okay, and then if you try and raise terrain, you'll see that it doesn't change back to white. It changes, it stays to the same colour, because if you look at the arrow, it shows you what colour it's going to be when you lay the soil. So it will show that it's the same colour.
So that's the colour there that's going to lay.
Yeah, and that'll only ever be that colour. I was going to say be careful which colour you get, because if you just touch a colour with it, it will just, it will then lock it to that colour. But the interesting properties that most people don't know about the terrain analyzer is that not only does it lay soil of that colour, but it will only take away soil of that colour. So you can go to any other colour soil and just start digging, and it's even better than the alignment, the inhibitor mod. It literally won't affect anything around it. So if you make something of two colours, you can then delete one of the colours very easily just by using the alignment, the terrain analyzer. So not only does it lay soil of that colour, it will only remove soil of that colour.
Gotcha.
Most people don't know about that. Most people don't use it that way.
So if I whack on the inhibitor as well, and then try and lay something down here, is that what's going to happen? No.
Yeah. I mean, go outside. Don't mess up your floor just because you've got a nice floor. And oh, you're painting. Sorry. Yes. Sorry. And then raise terrain. So you have to have some soil. So raise the terrain rather than just trying to level it.
Soil.
Make sure this is the thing. If you don't have the inhibitor mod on and you do it, you will dig. But with the inhibitor mod on, you won't do any damage. But then when you raise, it will actually paint that area. There you go.
Love it. I love it.
But that is about the best you can get paint. You can use a narrow mod, but it's still janky. And as I would say, there was about a month, maybe 2 month period where for some reason I could get it to be absolutely perfect. You saw some of the stuff that Cogs had in his creative world with that painting with the dropper. I was literally be able to draw stripes on the ground in adventure mode with the without using the narrow mod, nothing. It was just absolutely perfect. But you see how it bleeds and crashes into different voxels. It's very difficult to use effectively in adventure mode now. But it is good for giving splashes of colour. So my point is, if you want to do something, you're better off laying, there you go, steer well clear of platforms. That's just fallen off the wall.
Get rid of all this
Yeah,
grey.
that's the problem with the inhibitor. It's sorry, the painting is that if it didn't affect platforms and stuff around it like it shouldn't, why would it? It's not touching the ground, but effectively it's changing the top layer, the very top pixel of the voxel, so it thinks that the terrain has been altered, which is why it pops it off. So it's very annoying, but you either get used to it or you stop using the. But yeah, I mean, what we're doing now, I mean, imagine if that was that beautiful lilac colour. But because you need every single colour needs to have a separate terrain analyzer, and it gets very expensive with zinc, and now you can start imagining why it was so frustrating to lose them, twice in one server save.
Gotcha,
Literally we collected like about 30 of them and they just deleted them all.
Oh my god. No, that's not what I'm supposed to be doing, something, isn't it? So if you had true flat, would it? Yeah, it locks to the edges, isn't it?
It's more to do with the amount that you can affect terrain. The way you do it to do stripes in creative mode is to make a really small area, and then just paint that so it only works on much smaller voxels and doesn't spread across. If you had a narrow mod, it would do a smaller amount, but you still get that bleeding effect. Plus, there's these weird ways that it works where two colours can't be next to each other a voxel apart. It's a bit weird. But again, it's really good for doing big areas, and you can hide some of those smaller areas.
That's so cool. Every day's a school day. Splash, splash. Let's get rid of the grey. I don't mind it. It's mixed with the. Oh, hang on. Oh, that was risky, wasn't it? This is pretty cool. Yeah, that's a relaxing afternoon's work.
Oh, mate, and it's that thing. I don't. Do you remember the Mary Whitehouse experience?
Vaguely, yes.
Well, Baddiel and Newman, and then there was one of the offshoots of that, obviously David Baddiel and
this is an inhibitor mod. It's wasted the zinc. If anyone needs an inhibitor mod, there's one over on my base.
I will do at some point. That can be a gift in a little while. But he did this character that was it Jarvis? I can't remember. Who was who would like do these paintings, and he was like, "Oh, I've just gone over the edge there," but it doesn't matter. This is relaxing. It's a relaxing program. They just, and that's just what you have to be like. Just chill out and enjoy the colour rather than the precision.
Power. Why am I not getting power? I am now. I couldn't work out why I couldn't build it. It's because I had no power. Right, so I want this lilac now. So let me just see if I can remember how to do it. So go to here.
I'll just warn you again, don't touch any other colour, so either turn it off or take it off your terrain tool. That's the only thing I'm going to say. Because you will inevitably go, I'll just move this bit of soil. Oh god, I've just got grey soil.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah, got you.
So just be very, very careful with it, because particularly if you're having to go a long way. So as I say, you can turn it off and have it on your terrain tool and it won't work.
But I need to suck up the soil, so I'd have to turn the inhibitor mod off, won't I?
That's correct, yes. I tend to go on a big colour finding mission rather than...
Why is that not picking it up?
I don't know, take the inhibitor mod completely off your... this is the thing, it may have clipped a different colour. If you look at when you're about to take the colour, it's got an arrow. So it may be that you've got a different colour.
No, it's
they do bug out sometimes.
Oh, there you go, it's doing it now. That's not now.
Plus, one of the things that happened at one point is that it seems to have removed some of the audio, or audible cues. So just keep checking. It looks like it's filling up.
Yeah,
so it's filling up with something, even if it's the wrong colour. What's not filling up is my storage of zinc, but it's another story.
Still not found any yet? I
I mean,
reckon.
I have found some, but I didn't find any underground, so I've come onto the surface, having a little run around whilst watching you and trying not to die at the same time.
I love it. I think this is brilliant. Oops, just realised what I'm doing there.
My the first thought that I had when I realised you could paint in Astroneer was that I was going to have like my base. I call it like a Spanish hospital, where you've got the lines on the floor taking you to the different departments.
Yeah.
Um, and I was going to kind of have that for the different areas and stuff like that. But then I just like started painting, and I was like, oh, that's janky as hell. That's not going to happen. So effectively gave up on that one. But then, as I say, just for a brief period of history now, it just seemed to work perfectly. It was weird. And this is one of the things that frustrates me about Astroneer, is sometimes when things change, it changes back to how it used to be, which is worse. So it's kind of like something that is happening in their coding that could happen. You know, it's the same as with you know, the space station. It was so close to actually being a legitimate thing that could be in the game and advertised as something you can do. And the painting, I think it does suffer, which is why I would say the majority of people don't bother, or they just paint a big area for their base to go on and don't do walls and symbols and stuff. But then you do find some crazy people who do, you know, paint some amazing things. But it's certainly better in big, bulky areas rather than anything pretty and neat. But yeah, I mean, I think I seem to remember you researching a narrow mod, so if you've got one, you know, give it a go and we'll see what... It's a smaller area, but I mean, I was literally doing stripes, you know, like perfect square lines across the voxels. It looked amazing. I've got like one video of it as such, or a highlight sort of thing. I've got it.
How many colours are there? About 30, isn't it?
It's like it's loads. It's like 60 or something.
Oh wow. So
Maybe not as many. It's like there's lots.
10.
There's
so you need
there's
6
lots.
of these.
When you realise that on
really
the
cool
surface of Asania, there's like 4 different pinks.
Here we go. See what that looks like on here.
One of the things that's
look
really
at that.
disappointing
That's brilliant.
in creative mode, you can lay the different rock types. So obviously some of the colours come from the fact that it's the harder rock further down. It might essentially be the same colour, but it's like a harder rock. But you can't paint them that way in, so you can't get any of the dappled, mottled kind of colours of the rocks, which is really disappointing. I'd love to be able to, particularly as some of them just like absolutely glow.
Yeah, this
Again,
is,
another thing
this,
that's
this is where they
cool
live
about
now.
creative.
This is
And
where they
also,
live.
look at how good the colours are. Imagine some reds and greens and yellows
Yeah.
glowing in the back of your base. They're just the same as the gases, except there's more colours.
Keep that one.
At one point, we were tempted to make a neon sign with them, but oh my goodness me, I'm not totally mental.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just ever so slightly.
Oh, hang on. Let's clock that. No. Oh, I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to do with these now. So we got inhibitor, drill mod 1, drill mod 2, drill mod 3. Colours. I know it seems like a waste for such a big, large storage, but I think it looks amazing.
No, I mean, again, I think less is more when it comes to the storage, and that will look amazing. I mean, I might not necessarily do one of those big storages like it, but that looks great.
It's going to turn all the lights
It's
off.
very ostentatious. Because that's the thing, if you have a big display with things spaced out, it looks more important. It adds importance to those
Look
things.
at that, with that light on it.
honestly, dude, like, the colours are amazing. I often use them purely decoratively.
You've started me on something there. You've
I mean,
started me on something
honestly,
there.
look how good they look. They do look
Yeah.
beautiful. Get a red. Go and get the next colour. Go and get the red from the crater, like your base is sort of where
Oh,
your
just outside, isn't it?
shelter was.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
outside.
Most people kind of consider that to be their favourite colour in the game.
Oh, it's just there. I need to go somewhere where I can dig it
You
up.
need to find a way in and out of your base. I do that though as well. I'm just like, got this cool base. How do I get in and out of it?
I don't want to mess anywhere up.
You can paint it back in. Do it somewhere where you've already flattened, and you can paint it back in.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Okay. I'm not going to do it there because that's where my tunnel is. Just go and get some oxygen. I'm alright for the minute.
It seems to be something like when you're gathering soil, you gather less. So I think you only gather a half can of soil from the same amount of soil. Hang on, it's the other way around. When you're painting, oh, I can't remember. There's something about that.
So if I do it here, go down at an angle.
Just make sure it's on red. Just make sure it's on red.
Right, so I can see the
Yeah,
arrows.
there. Where you are now is perfect. Yeah.
Oh, I need to turn it on though, don't I? Where is it? Oh, I need to make it first. That would help, wouldn't it? I touched a different colour. Does that matter?
Yeah, probably. Just stop it. No, it's going up. It's going up. It's going up.
So did it used to go ping before?
It looks still like it's not. Well, to be fair, I've got the delay on the stream, so I'm a little bit behind to instruct with the timing of it.
Looks full to me.
It does look full to me. Just try putting a little bit of soil down, and if it goes red, you'll know very quickly.
Do I have to turn
So
it off?
just-
Or
No, leave that on. Otherwise, it'll just be grey again. So you can go back between the standard soil colour and that by toggling that. If you want to just colour the soil, just paint the soil, you leave the inhibitor on. If you want to layer soil of that colour, you just use that. So if you,
I've left
you know,
the inhibitor pod, haven't I? Right, I paint
yeah,
all
it doesn't
this.
matter then.
No, what have you done to me?
Sorry.
Turn me into an
Now do you see?
artist.
Now do you see why I've got 2,000 hours in this game?
Yeah. I can see exactly why you have 2,000 hours in this game now. Why am I not recharging? Do I need to be near? Oh, I'm connected. There we go.
You don't think you've got a wind turbine? Oh, sorry.
I've got batteries. I've got full batteries thanks to the Kelvin. Right, so I'm gonna whack that on.
I've got about 6 because I cheated and went to Novus.
Oh, right.
Well, I mean, I think I gained 1, maybe 2, from coming to yours to help you out with your. But I did give you. We did get hydrogen jetpacks. So
So both on. Should do that, and that should just go red.
and then you raise, yeah. So make sure they're on. Yeah, that's it. So you need a tiny little bit of soil, but it's not actually using any soil. But you will remove decorators still. No, you won't. That's it. Yeah, you can turn it on in creative. So you should also be able to. So what's a really effective technique is colouring, like for instance, going to a different biome and painting it a different colour. So that, for instance, the grass and stuff that grows there really stands out. For instance, if you paint green onto Solo, you'll suddenly see all the grass because it's not supposed to be that colour. So here it's red. If you were to paint it like blue or something, it would contrast.
Oh, yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
But also be aware that you're using 2 mods at one time,
It's a battery.
so it's consuming lots of power. But it's not. I think it's like actually just about half. Batteries last for ages. So.
I've started, so I'll finish.
There's a
I'm
whole
gonna
planet out there. Be careful.
Yeah. Paint the whole planet red.
Well, we see a lot of people are doing things like destroying planets. You know,
Why would
people
you
see
do
it
that?
as a kind of task, but no one is. I mean, like Undead did a good job of changing the biomes of Novus, but it feels very strange. Do you want to know how much sphalerite I found?
6.
Half that.
3. Have I just been there and stolen all the sphalerite?
To be fair, I've no idea because I haven't been. You were like underground, and I was like, I literally thought you were on silver.
Oh, right.
Literally thought.
That's
It's alright. There's some quite close to my base. I'll just grab all of this.
I'm going to use one more. He says, I reckon a joint trek to silver. The only time we can go to silver is if we go together. I'm making these rules up as I go along, by the way.
The thing about it is that like when you've got the terrain analyzers, not only can you share them, obviously, because they're just a static thing. It's not like linked to your terrain tool or anything. But also you can build big mounds of soil of that color. And when we just kept losing them on the server, what we would do is like we finally decided that we would paint again because it would just reset them every time you logged back into the game. So we would leave a big pillar of the color that you'd collected, and then people would go and you could then collect that color again and then build the pillar back. So it's quite a laborious task to duplicate them. But if you want to go and get them, it's something that we can share. So going to get zinc. Sorry, this is my point. Going to get zinc, I don't think would be like a terrible cheat because we're sort of doing it for the benefit of everybody, if you know what I mean. And it's the
I've already
same
got
with
this colour, haven't I? I thought this was the white, but it's...
Yeah, there is no white on Glacier. You want to go to, again, this is another reason why I need to go to silver. Is the whitest colour is the snow on the mountains.
Right, okay, yeah.
And that's actually a really, really light blue that you'll only notice when you put it into a different environment other than Glacier. It's just so uniform.
I've already got... Oh, shit, that was a bit weird. Oof. How's my battery doing? That'll do, I'll sort that out later. It's not too bad. It's not too janky.
I'm going to give up one of these just to remind myself what the reward for the EXO research aids is here.
Damn it, I've got 2 the same colour already, look. Schoolboy error.
Well, to be fair, that's then one colour that I haven't got to collect again, for instance.
There you go, yeah, 2 they're the same.
Or that I can just have at my base to be another colour. Or it could be the start of you having a checkerboard of the same colour. Just saying,
I do like that. Right, okay, so I'm going to call the end to the stream. So today we blew up the shelter, so I have no home.
Yeah, why did you do that? Why did you do that? I still haven't asked you why you did that. That's important.
Because I'm going to build one. I'm going to build one and bring it in here.
That's totally fair enough.
Might stick it in here. I'm going to flatten it out a bit first. But yeah, I want to put it in. I want to have like a little enclosed space, maybe up here.
Have you built any of the field shelters yet?
Yes, yeah, I have on not on here, but yeah.
Because they're good fun. They're just really expensive. The graphene, it's just another hydrazine that you're not going to use flying around.
Yeah.
Who wants that?
I could do the yeah, I could do that. Oh no, methane. Did you bring me methane? I think you did, didn't you?
I don't know if I brought you a methane. Maybe I did. Maybe I left one because I got two. But I definitely left you the nitrogen that I can't really make because I haven't got much. I did. That's nothing. I found a titanite on Novus, so it's like I've got another piece of titanite, and it's just kind of like you can't get titanite on Novus, sort of naturally. So I had to find it. So
Oh, I see.
I feel like I feel like I deserve it, but at the same time, it's like, I wouldn't have found that if I hadn't gone to Novus, and
Well,
just demonstrates how better these planets are.
if you
But
need
there we go.
titanium, there's 8 there, 16, 22, 23. I think that's it. The rest is aluminium.
Goodness me, there's certainly some, isn't there?
There's loads of iron. Look, you need iron. There's plenty of iron. So what I'm... Oh, sorry, what I'm saying what I was going to do, wasn't I? So what I'm going to do is... Let me go back up here. I'm going to take the tractor, actually. Where's my buggy? Take my buggy. It's quicker. Let's head out this way. So I might actually put the shelter up here, but I want it sort of halfway between the shuttle and the base. I'm going to try and keep it separate. I don't like the noise when I'm sleeping, you see, from all of the mechanical stuff.
Then definitely don't put a what's it called, a field shelter in there, because they are the worst. They just get louder and louder exponentially.
So the plan is to put some more of the mediums. I like the mediums here because the medium storage fits perfectly within the medium platform.
Yeah.
I think it looks really clean.
The good thing about using the medium Bs is they're a bit more stable when you put them down. The medium As and every one of the A platforms tends to sink into the soil and be a bit jankier to put down. It's much more frustrating. But the medium Bs just ping in every time, pretty much exactly where you put them. So they're much more consistent. And it's a daggeroo. Oh my goodness me! I just nearly just walked into him to say hello. Sorry. Anyway, this was all interrupting the end of your stream. I do apologise.
That's fine. But no, what I was saying is what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up here stuff for people just to come and collect. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I'll put some storage out. So all you need to do is land here, and then there'll be like 8 of hematite. I may even smelt it for you. And as you can see, I've got a little mine over here going on. And I just left this because I think it looks amazing. Look at this.
Actually, I'm not going to say that on stream. I may DM you. I may just use the idea myself, and you can borrow it. But I've got an idea for you that I might tell you.
Look at that. I just love that. I'm not going to...
It does look... That looks awesome. That really does.
Just leaving it.
Because each one of those is probably like an individual resource that would disappear if you... That looks very cool. I've not quite seen things like that before.
There's some below as well there, look. So I can mine down, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, be careful. That is almost too perfect to. It's like finding a new road. It's like a protected site. It's like of important scientific interest.
Yeah. That's it. Whee! Oh, great driving. And I'm going to do some stuff here. So I was thinking of build. You can see I started to build. So this was going to be my garage for the buggy, but it's a little bit too far away, and it does that. So it doesn't quite work.
That can be corrected. That can be corrected. Oh, I see you have a blue triangle there, blue pyramid.
Yeah, I've got 2. One there. Guarding the entrances.
Oh, I see what you mean. It does that. I see what you're saying. Yeah, but even so, that can be corrected.
Cool. And then I'll probably cut through to the left. About here, maybe about here on this white, purple bit. Yeah, so I'll probably cut through to here and put the shelter in there somewhere.
Well, it's very cool, dude. It's just, the idea of you having a different layout, not just everything done because it's most practical,
Yeah. I've done a practical base. I'm happy with my practical base.
I mean, the one that I've got on Calidor at the moment is the epitome of a practical base. It's doing nothing other than having the things I need, and you know, I've kind of made it neat and tidy as you can doing that, so it's, you know, it still looks like a half decent base. But I haven't gone to do anything like, you know, you're doing at the moment. I mean, a little bit on solo, but just been trying to get a foothold really, and then now doing quite well and preparing to embark on the adventure that I thought I was going to be doing, which is going to need an awful lot of stuff. Just saying.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna. I'm just going to end the stream now. I don't know if I can show the explosion, but I will clip that and use it at a later date. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for watching if you're watching this after the fact. Really appreciate the support. Have a wonderful evening. Take care, everybody.
Later.
Oh, hang on. Should we raid? Should we raid? Who should we raid?
Yeah,
Let's see
raid
who's
someone.
on.
No idea.
Raid them with 4 viewers. Let's see who's on. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. See if we got somebody we can raid. Oh, Ranch is on. Oh, we got to raid Ranch.
Yeah, do that. If you're listening, Chris, get well soon.
So go into here. Go / raid. Branch stressing. Is that right? Let's do that. Come on, viewers. Hop on board.
Do I have to press something?
No, it does it automatically, I think.
Yeah,
There we go. Yay! Let's go raid. Oh no, I can't see the stream. Can't see your stream. Why can't I see stream?
It's loading.
Everybody!
Hey Ranch, how you doing?
Were you guys playing some Ash Together?
Yes sir, we certainly were.
That's awesome. I appreciate that.
Brought a few people over. How are you doing on here?
This is Mo, by the way. If anybody in here
I don't know if he can hear me or not, actually. He won't be able to hear me, will he?
Mo and crew. What's up, Mo and crew? I love it.
I'm new to this.
Happy Monday, everybody.
To be
I almost
fair,
said
I was
Wednesday.
That's really weird.
It would be great if I jumped into his Discord.
Can I get some blast buttons for Mo and his crew? Can we get some
Brilliant.
blast buttons?
Anyway, everybody on my stream, take care. Pop over to
Some
Ranch
big blast?
if
look
you're
at
not
this.
already
Is this
there.
the witch hut?